Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to take and make this super cute Christmas book. So I took this old book that I had, and I am going to paint the whole thing with this dark burgundy color, and make sure that you get on the inside of the cover. And I'm not going to do the binding, so I'm just going to do this. It took 3 coats to cover, and I just let it dry in between coats. I just wanted to make sure it was fully covered. If I had a choice of books, I would pick one with a darker cover. This was really hard to cover because it was light blue and it just didn't cover well with the paint. But I would use one with maybe a black cover. Next, I'm going to paint that binding black. So I'm just going to go over that with a couple of coats also, letting it dry between coats. And I'm going to meet it right up to that burgundy color right along the edge. And try not to get any on the burgundy. And also do the inside on that also. Anything that you are going to be able to see. So once I had it all painted and it was all dry, I'm going to take some gold paint and I'm going to go around the edges of the pages. So I'm just going to make it so it looks like it has the gold leafing pages. And I just kind of held them together and went over them with some gold paint. And I did it on the sides also. So once I had those all painted and everything was all set, I took some of the antique wax and I'm just going to go around the edges of the book. Just kind of darken it up a little bit. And as you can see, I'm kind of leaving the center without any of the antique wax. So once I had that all on, I had this little postcard that I got in a package of a bunch of them, and I think I got them on Temu. I'm going to Mod Podge the back of the postcard. I didn't Mod Podge onto the book only because I didn't know exactly how big I was going to need to Mod Podge the area, and I didn't want the Mod Podge all over the book. So once I had that, it also made the card easier to work with once I put the Mod Podge on. So I'm just going to lay that down right in the center. Push it all down, make sure that it stuck well, and it actually adhered really well. Then I'm going to take some more of that antique wax, and I'm going to go around the edges of the card. It already looked vintage, but I just wanted to add to it a little bit more. So once that was all set and dry, I'm going to take these little brass corner pieces, and I'm going to add them to each corner of the postcard. And I'm just using some super glue from the Dollar Tree. Just adding that to the back of each piece, and then lining it up on the corner of the card. I got these, I believe it was either on Temu, but I think they also have them at Hobby Lobby. I've actually bought them at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they're this detailed at Hobby Lobby, but you can find these anywhere. I know Tim Holtz has a whole bunch of them also. So I'm just going to do that on all 4 corners. And I think this looks beautiful already. Next, I'm going to take some Rub and Buff, and I get this at Hobby Lobby, and it's just a gold Rub and Buff, and I'm going to add that all around the card on the book. So all around the edges. I even added some to the little corner pieces. I went over with my finger along the edge of the card also. Do the binding, make sure that you're getting it wherever you want. And a little bit of this goes a long way. Next, I had these little metal words from Tim Holtz. They say different Christmas sayings. They're just little metal tags. And I glued one of those to the bottom. And it says holiday wishes. And then I had these little gold brads. They're like paper brads. And I just cut the ends off of them. And then I'm going to use those to cover the little holes on the little sign that I put at the bottom. Then I added some Rub and Buff to the sign and to the little brads that I put on. Finally, I thought it kind of looks plain. I mean, it was really cute the way it was, but I figured I could take it up another notch. I'm not sure how I really feel about this part, but it's actually something that I thought was really, really cute. So I'm going to add some greenery to the edge of the book. And I just took a piece of greenery and I'm just going to hot glue that right into place. And then I'm going to put a poinsettia on top of that. And I think it was the perfect final touch for this. I think it turned out so super cute. And if I don't like it, I can always pop it off. You could always leave yours without any, but I just thought it needed something else, and I just really loved the way that this looked. And then just put that poinsettia on, and that is it. I think this turned out so absolutely beautiful, and I can use it as a Christmas treasure for years to come. Look how gorgeous that is. I absolutely love how this turned out. I hope you enjoyed this project. I hope it inspires you to make one. Thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.